Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. First of all, I closed my previous presentation with words of thanks for Professor Popov for having gathered representatives of the various strains of Islam. Now I would like to argue with Mr. Saleh. I would like to dispute something that Mr. Saleh said, saying that it's not about that. I just have 3 minutes. I would like to be brief. I am against. We are all victims to a great threat of terrorism, but we must say that there are other organizations besides ISIS, which governments around the world must also fight, must also oppose, because they have certain political objectives and tasks. Of course, ISIS is not the only group. All of those groups are really related with one another, and we must combat them all. My other keynote is that as a representative of Al-Ahram newspaper, you refer to Al Jazeera or to Al Arabiya. We know the agenda of these networks. We know their capabilities. They've been supporting certain terrorist groups, and they themselves are backed by certain governments, such as Saudi Arabia. I definitely don't want to advocate Saudi Arabia. I'm just saying that Saudi Arabia or Turkey or any other country, any other government these governments might have supported terrorist organizations directly or indirectly, but even they get targeted by terrorist attacks themselves. And finally, I would like to say that this terrorist phenomenon is purely political. It is about politics. It's not about religious communities. It's not about faith. It is just political. The way political competition. It is the form that political rivalries are taken in our region. It's basically Riyadh taking on Tehran, and we'll have to see who emerges as the winner.